UFC Fight Night Mousasi vs Hall 2 is the UFC's first card in Northern Ireland since UFC 72 in June 2007, and it was supposed to feature a welterweight tilt between Dong Young Kim and Gunnar Nelson. However, Nelson was injured, so the UFC will reschedule Kim, and now the main event comes from the middleweight division, where Gegard Mousasi aims to avenge an early loss to Uriah Hall. UFC Fight Night 99 Mousasi vs Hall 2 is coming up Saturday, November 19th, 2016 at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. That's the main card at the SSE Arena in Belfest, Northern Ireland, and you can watch the preliminaries and the main card on UFC Fight Pass. For the middleweight main card, Mousasi, who's 46-2, lost via TKO to Jamaica's Hall, who's 12-7 in September 2015, but things have been very different for both since then. Mousasi has won 3 in a row, and he just TKO'd Vitor Belfort in October. Hall has lost 2 straight, including a first-round TKO to Derek Brunson in September. He caught Mousasi with a spinning back kick in the first fight, and Mousasi will be on the lookout for that. But this match is all about confidence, and the Netherlands Mousasi has a ton of it right now. He is the better option in this spot and should end up with the victory. However this ends up, it has Fight of the Night material written all over it. Our pick for this fight is Mousasi. For the lightweight bout, England's Pearson, who's 19-12 and won a contest, has lost 3 of his last 4, although a recent loss to Jorge Masvidal came at welterweight, while Kraus, who's 23-7, has won 2 in a row. Pearson is a tough customer who does everything well, but he is not great at anything. Cross is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he will look to get Pearson on the mat. If that happens, Cross should have the upper hand and end up with the victory. Our pick for this fight is Cross. For the heavyweight bout of the night, Johnson, who's 10-2, scored a unanimous decision over Marcin Tybura in April, while Volkov, who's 27-5, is making his UFC debut after time in Bellator and M1. Volkov, from Russia, has heavy hands with 18 TKO KO wins and is a former heavyweight champion in both Bellator and M1, but he can be submitted, and Johnson is very good on the mat for a heavyweight. Although this is going to be a close bout, look for him to get the edge at the end of it. Our pick for this fight is Johnson. For the featherweight bout, Lobov, who's 12-1 and won a contest, hails from England and is coming off a unanimous decision win over Chris Avila in August. While Ishihara, who's 9-2, has won 2 straight via TKO. He has been bouncing around between bantamweight and featherweight, but Ishihara was a co-winner of the Road to UFC Japan Featherweight Tournament, and 8 of his 9 wins have come via knockout. That will be too much for Lobov, so take Ishihara with your UFC betting picks in this one. Our pick for this fight is Ishihara.